Hello and welcome to our beloved course Grammatical Structure. Last time I have introduced today's lesson to you, which is about count and non-count nouns. We are going to speed up the pace of our course because we want to cover up as many topics as possible. So last time we mentioned something about count and non-count nouns. So if we have, let's make count now, something that we can count, we can give numbers to, we can assign numbers to. For example, we can say 2 pens, 2 watches, 2 televisions, 2 TVs, 2 cameras, 2 boards, 2 rooms, 2 classes, 2 glasses, and a lot of count nouns. But with non-count nouns, we cannot count them. We cannot give numbers to them, like meat, gas, and a lot of things that we are going to meet today. So with count noun, we can use plural. We can use the S, pen, pens, book, books. So we can use plural. But with non-count nouns, we cannot use plural. We cannot use singular. It's only plural. So here, singular and plural, and here only plural. With count nouns, we can use is and are. With non-count nouns, we can use is, and sometimes we can use are. We are going to have some examples in a minute, so don't be on a hurry, please. So this is the basic idea, that count nouns can be used singular and plural. Non-count nouns only plural, and sometimes we can use them as singular if we have a collective noun, and we are going to meet collective nouns today. So this is the basic difference, that count nouns can be singular and plural at the same time. Non-count nouns either can be singular or plural. There is no something in the middle, except few exceptions that we are going to meet today. So let's have these little examples. With non-count nouns, we talk about whole groups or whole masses, groups of things like rice, like soup, like weather. So whole groups or mass. Furniture, we have coffee, sugar, rice, etc. We have abstract concepts like love, hate. All of these are considered non-count nouns. Love, wisdom, spirituality. We have phenomena of nature: sunshine, rain, snow, weather in general. All of these are considered non-count nouns. Some common non-count nouns. We have the whole group made up of similar items like fruits, clothes, stationery, makeup, jewelry. All of these are things that cannot be counted. We cannot say a fruit. No, we say fruits, or we can say a piece of fruit. It's a kind of fruit, but we cannot say a fruit. We cannot say a makeup. We can say a piece of makeup. We cannot say a cloth, a piece of clothes, a piece of jewelry. So in order to make these non-count nouns countable, we can use something like a piece of, or a kind of, type of, a type of. This is one way of making these things singular or countable. A piece of cloth, a piece of fruit. We have fluids like coffee, petroleum, milk, water, what else? And a lot of these fluids, solid things like minerals, cheese, bread, ice cream. All of these things cannot be counted, but we can use the same, a piece of, a kind of, a type of cheese, to make them countable. Gases, we have particles, we have abstractions like time, music, news, love, hate. Languages, and you are going to meet some examples of languages: Chinese, Arabic, French, German, Turkish, Japanese. All languages cannot be countable. Fields of study, we have sciences, we have mathematics, statistics, physics, chemistry, medicine, recreation, football, playing chess, playing cards, golf, activities, swimming, studying, traveling, walking, natural phenomena like sunshine, like thunderbolts, like falling, like raining. All of these cannot be counted. Generic nouns. These are articles are used to make generalizations. If we have, for example, a banana, we use to express that we have something that is one. A boy, it means one boy. A banana is yellow, it means we have one banana that is yellow. An umbrella, an egg, you know, all of these things. Sometimes we use this to express that we do not use anything before the noun. It's used for plural nouns and non-countable nouns. So say bananas are yellow, fruit is good for you. So zero means we do not use a, an, or the. We use nothing with them, like bananas and fruit. So again, indefinite nouns, they can be singular, like we introduced them. I ate a banana. We can make them plural, bananas. I ate some bananas. We use with them two, a few, several. Non-count nouns, we use with them a little, a lot of. I ate a lot of fruit. I ate a little fruit, etc. We are going to see the difference between a few and a little in a minute. With definite nouns, the difference between indefinite and definite: definite, something that you know 100%. The banana I ate, it's talking about a particular banana, a banana that you know. The banana I ate this morning was delicious. I got the apples from the tree. The fruit from that market is inexpensive. So I'm very sure you know all of these. So let's jump to things more interesting. We have one, each, every, two, three, a couple of, a few, many, several, a number of. These expressions is very important. They are to express quantity for count nouns, but still some of them can be used with non-count nouns. Some of them, not all of them, and we are going to see this in a minute. With non-count nouns we use a little, much, a great deal of, but still we can, as I said, we add one piece of, a kind of, etc. This can be changed to 2, 3, 4 pieces of, depending on what you want to say. Expressions of quantity for both count and non-count nouns. We can use these: no, some, any, a lot of, lots of, plenty of, most, all. These expressions are both used for count and non-count nouns. She has few friends. She made a few friends. I have little money. I saved a little money. So what's the difference between few and little? Few is used for count nouns. So this is for count nouns, and this is for non-count. But what's the difference between few and a few? What's the difference between little and a little? The difference is in the expression. Is it positive or negative? If you say she has few friends, it means very negative. This means that she's not favorable by a lot of people. Maybe because she's arrogant, or because her character is not appealing to a lot of people. So she has few friends. She made a few friends. Well, it means someone who went to a new country, a new city, but she was able to make a few friends. This is something positive. So it is in the expression, the meaning that we want to convey to other. So this is the difference between few and a few, little and a little. I have little money means I have nothing. It's like saying I have nothing, just few reals. I saved a little money means no. Well, I have something in my pocket. I saved a great deal of good money. So this is the difference between negative and positive. If you say, for example, I have little interest in this course, it means my attitude to this course is negative. I don't like this course. But it's different if you say, well, I made a little interest in this course. It means you are getting interested in the course, and you are going to increase probably this interest later on. Now let's go to the book. I don't think these pages are correct. This one is 87, page 96. Let's see whether it is important or not. I think no. What's important? We go to page 89. So 87 and 89 are important pages. So let's jump to them. We have here my friend lives in Boston. My friends live in Boston. What's the difference here? My friend lives, it means just one friend. It is in the simple present. My friends means plural. More than one friend live in Boston. My brother and sister live in Boston. So this is very intriguing, very, very important. My brother and sister means two. So the choice is live in Boston. My brother, sister, and cousin live in Boston. Now let's say, let's see, every man, woman and child needs love. Each book and magazine is. So the rule here is each and every, when we use them in the singular. So you see the column, they are in the singular column. So every and each use singular. Watching old movies is fun. This is another thing where sometimes we use what is called a gerund. When we use a gerund, it means talking about something as one entity or one identity. So we use the singular form. Again here, let's move now and see more examples of some of the book. Some of the book is. It's different from some of the books. So with some of, we look at the noun that is after some of the phrase. So if it is singular, we use is. If it is plural, we use are. Some of the book is. Book is one. But here books, more than one book, so we use plural. A lot of the equipment is. A lot of my friends are. So it depends on the noun itself. However, one, each, everyone, as we said, we do not look at the noun. It depends on this. One of, each of, every, one of, we use singular. Even if it is the noun that after them is plural. Like here, one of my friends, but we use is. Why? Because we look at one, each, and every. None of the boys. So again, none of the boys is here. None of the boys are here. Subject with none of used to be considered singular in very formal English, but plural verbs are often used in informal English and sometimes even in formal writing. So with none, so you see, one time we used is and the other time we used are. Why? It is a matter of style. Formal and informal English. With formal English we use singular, but informal we use plural. The number of students in the class is 15. A number of students were late for class. So there is a difference between the number and a number. A number we use plural, the number we use is. On page 91 we see there is and there are. We use there is when it is singular, when we have one, when we have, for example, a fly, there is a fly, there is a boy, there is a room, there is an apartment. But when we have plural, we use there are. There are 3 books, there are 3 windows, there are 3 pens. So it depends on the noun after there is and there are. Informal, sometimes we say there is 2 sides to every story. There is 2 sides of the same coin. There is 2 sides of this weapon. So informal, sometimes we use there is, although the noun is plural. Very important here, the United States here, the United States is big. Why? Because we are talking about the country, and the country is one. The Philippines consists of singular. The Philippines as a country. The United Nations has its headquarters in New York City. Harrods is a department store. So although They end with S, but we use them as singular. Why? Because we talk about them as one group. The news is interesting. Again, the news is interesting. Mathematics as a subject field, linguistics, statistics, physics is easy for her. Diabetes is an illness. With illness, with sickness, we use the same singular. 8 hours of sleep is enough. $10 is too much. 5,000 miles is too far. We use them as one entity or one group. So expressions of time, money, and distance usually require a singular verb. 2 and 2 is 4. 2 and 2 equals 4. But let's see the plural here. Plural verbs. Those people are. The police have. Cattle are. Fish live. So with people, we use it as plural. We do not use peoples unless we talk about religious groups or national groups. Police have, we consider them as plural. Fish and cattle also we use them as plural. English, Chinese as languages, Arabic, French, German, we say is spoken in many countries. But when we say the English, drink tea, it's different. The English means the English people. The Chinese people, the Arabic people drink coffee. The Chinese people have an interesting history. So it's the difference between when we say English without that, it means the language. The English means the people. Arabic as a language and the Arabic as people. We have also the poor and the rich. So all of these very important issues to be considered. Here on page 101 you will see the regular and irregular plural nouns. How do we make boxes? And I'm sure that you have met all of these. Yes, here it is a very interesting difference between count noun and non-count nouns. We have a chair, 2 chairs. That's very easy. 1 chair, some chairs, a lot of chairs, many chairs. So with count nouns we use a, 1. We can use 2 with plural, some, a lot, and many. You can ask how many chairs. But with non-count nouns we use some, a lot, much, or we don't use anything. We say just furniture. So this is very important to know that these are 1, 2, some, a lot, many, or nothing used with count nouns, and these are used with non-count nouns. So in the exam, if you have a choice of how many, how much, and the question contains, for example, chairs, you are going to choose how many. But if it is fruits, you are going to use how much. So this is that I just explained to you on the board. Banana is yellow, bananas are yellow fruit, etc. I'm looking for, these are the expressions of quantity that I explained to you on the board on page 122. So we talked about one each every earlier. So all of these rules, if you read the rules and then you go to the exercises, they are going to be very easy. Again, this is here on page 126. You will see the difference between a few and few. We sang a few songs. This is something positive. But if you say, I feel sorry for her, she has very few friends, this is negative. I have very little money, it means I don't even have enough money to buy food or dinner. But if you say, I managed to save a little money, this means this is something good, because you managed to save some money. One student, each, every, we said we use them in the singular. One of the students, each one of the students, every one of the students. I'm passing by all of these because some of them are repetitions. So one thing that is very important that I should mention to you regarding a few and a little. A few is used with what? With count nouns. Yes, you are correct. A little with non-count nouns. So a few with nouns that we can make them plural. We can add s to them. Non-count nouns, we cannot add anything to them. So next time we are going to talk about something different from nouns. We spent 2 lectures talking about nouns, non-count nouns, and repeating some information with highlighting very important, interesting rules that I'm sure that you haven't met before, like every, each, English, the English. So you need to pay attention to these. One last example. If you want to say, for example, I would like to go to college, a college, the college. Which one you are going to use? The answer is college. I want to go to college. Every day I go to college. If you want to say the college, it means something specific. But the normal thing is to say I go to college every day. Another thing, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You cannot say the Saudi Arabia. You cannot say the Kingdom of Saudi. You need to have it as full, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Or you just say Saudi Arabia. You cannot say, for example, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. No. Either you say the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, or you just say Saudi Arabia. By this, I think we managed to finish today's lesson. We'll see you inshallah next class. Thank you very much.